All right, we're gonna try it like this so you can see, I can see what you're seeing. Okay. So you're gonna gently brush the hair all up, and she's already all brushed out, so there aren't any snarls from when I blow dried her. I have hair in my mouth already. And we're just beginning. All right. The trick with this is to make sure it's flat on the body. Our tendency is to lift the front up so we're not cutting the hair. You're gonna go straight down, and I start right here at the crown of the head. You're gonna do it along the spine all the way down. You don't want the buzzer to get hot, so you move quickly and either have multiple buzzers you can switch between or turn it off a lot. So I went down, comb it back up. Because it's kind of like a lawnmower, it pushes the hair down. So you need to bring it back up so that you can, I don't know if you ever notice, if you always go the same way mowing, the grass will just start to lay down and you don't get it all cut. It's the same with the hair. Professional groomers do anywhere between 3 and 5 swipes in each area. See, I'm still getting hair in this area. I keep the table clean because I don't like them standing in it. Also, a lot of dogs try to eat their hair. They call it fiber. It's just messy. So you can see I'm still getting stuff when I take the blade there. So she's just watching outside, having a great old time. Good girl, thank you. Now for the tail, I'm gonna pull her tail down and I'm gonna go straight off her body. I'm not keeping to go down because otherwise you're gonna buzz the tail. I'm also gonna go straight down, and she says, no, you're not. Stand, I do the length, the body length to the knee in the back. And then I go one length longer on the rest of the leg because otherwise they look like they have short, stubby little legs. Like Betsy just had to get a little bit of a buzz. They had a family member in the hospital in the ICU, and so they missed her appointment and she got a little bit matted. Now, I am not going directly over the rectum. Because you cut the skin. So give her a break for a second. I'm going to clean this off. And now we're going to go the next. Now, we've done down the middle. Now the rest, we're going to go this way and follow the way it lays. Again, keep that nose of the buzzers down. Our tendency is to lift it and then it's not going to get, obviously, cut to the right length. Turkey. All right, please stand. Now, when I'm doing the sides, here, let me see if I can do it so you can see. Keep it pointed down. It's very common right here. It's hard to get it there, first of all, because we are straightening it. Or we're pulling our wrist up. Stand. Please. You also have to be very careful with nipples, especially if it's a girl who's had puppies or is in heat. So what you can do, pull the skin up. Very hard for me to do it in the mirror. Stand. Come here. So I'm pulling her skin up so I can get it down. But I've also felt where her nipples are, so I'm not going to get them. You're being a little goober and sitting a lot. This is why we teach stand. Now, sometimes this will get really packed in with hair, so I'll just brush it out. These little brushes are fantastic. I get them for like $2, I think, on Amazon. Come here, short stack. Let's see if I turn you this way, they can see. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hold her up. If your hand's under there, they can't sit. And they do get really tired, especially like I'm doing this at, it's probably like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This is prime nap time. So I'm turning her skin up. I'm pulling it down from the other side. And I just go to the knee on this side. Now, right here, there's that flap of skin. You put the buzzer on that. Like I'm going straight down here, so I'm okay. But if I were to go like that, I would cut her skin severely. Up here, I go all the way, so I've got her ear lifted. I go right to the base of her ear. The chest is hard because you've got the sternum and the bones for their legs. So I end up going back and finessing it with the scissors. All the way up to under her ear. And you can kind of do like down the center of their chest. You just feel where their nipples are. And Elise is a retired mama. So her nipples are a little bit bigger. A lot of that I'll finish from the side. And hold her ear. I'm not squeezing her nose tight because she wouldn't be able to breathe. Just holding it. Turkey. You little turkey. And now her body has been, now I'm gonna back brush everywhere. She says, or you could give me a break. I'm gonna back brush her and, but here, I'll show you why she's doing this behind the head. Right here, that hair, we don't want it to look like a mullet back there. She just kind of scissor cut it. This is right behind the ear. It's like I'm holding your ear in my hand. And that you can either scissor cut right there, or you can get it with the buzzers. So I'm just gonna blend this a little bit behind her head, and I'll keep finessing that. If you take too much, it looks weird, which is fine, that's how you learn. And then the next time you don't take as much. Or you do it again and go, oh, I did that again. It grows back. Right, little baby? You're gonna look like you lost 50 pounds. Then if this gets too hot, you can start to get lines in their coat, especially Elise's double copy straight, so her coat shows all sins. It's not that hot. So I can do one more round and then I'll switch to her legs. So I'm gonna, you're in a protective stance, aren't you, little girl? Here. Do you need a cookie for all your hard work? And when I'm grooming and I'm giving a lot of treats, these are the Life's, I love these, the lamb and venison from Life's Abundance. They're so easy to break in little pieces. That's the size of the treat she gets. Because she's little, she only gets, these guys only get like 250 calories a day when they're this little. So you have to make their calories count. Okay. So I'm gonna back brush. See how much more comes off? She's watching. You stand? No, you have to stand. Got it. Right here, again, you cannot go like that because you'll cut them, but I'll go straight down. Or I'll hold the hair out, which is totally not legal. And like it's not official grooming anything, but I do it. So far, no grooming police have come to get me. Like over here, it's really long. Not grooming right there. You're cutting me. She's sniffing the camera. Who is watching, Elise? Second, my hand's not there, you're gonna sit, aren't you? Little goober. Okay, I'm gonna let this blade cool. There are cooling sprays you can buy. They're very toxic. I don't use them. And when I first started grooming my dogs, like I would do it over several days. Give them a break. You need a break. Like if you start getting frustrated or confused, just walk away. And if you're not sure what to do, walk away. Let the hair in that area just kind of settle and see how it's gonna lay. Okay, so we do the 3F for the body, which is a 1/2 inch long, is what I always groom mine to. And then the 5/8 is what I do for the legs. She hates having the legs done. They don't like the way it feels on the bone. You can scissor cut it. What I do is I use, I do both. So I start out with the buzzers because it gives me a line to follow. And then I can scissor cut in between. I'm gonna brush it up. I know, little princess, you hate this so much. And you're being treated like a dog on top of it. It's terrible. Okay, good girl. Thank you, baby. Right, ready? You're gonna survive, I promise. You just go straight down. You're okay. You're all right. So I'm holding your leg pretty firmly. Please check the angle you're holding their leg at. Hey, if you're holding it in a way it doesn't go, it's going to really hurt them. And they're going to lose trust for you and the grooming process. Hey. What? You're okay. You have survived thus far. It's okay. Now, I am not going, it's okay. I'm going, you're okay. Knock it off. Basically. Do you want a treat for that? He says, I really hate that, Mom. Good girl. Okay, again with my curved shears. I have my finger on her dew claw right there. All this hair right up to the foot. The paw pad should be smooth. You can cut it or you can buzz it. I buzzed it last time, so I'm just going to trim it a little bit right now. The idea is to have this be rounded. You're not supposed to be able to see the nails through it. And the kit comes with scissors that curve both directions. I just use the same pair all the way around. I'm not that fancy. And then they get hair growing under the nail right here. Stop. Stop it. You big goober. Are you on strike? Are you on strike, little baby? Oh, you're such a good girl. Here. Yeah, she thought she was getting up. Stay. Now, I'm going to push the hair up and see where it needs to be leveled out. So I'm just following the line that I had with the buzzer. Be very careful not to cut their armpits. Also, armpit hair. It gets really long, and most groomers miss it. I pull it out to cut it, and when you pull it out, you can kind of feel if there's skin in there or not. If you cut their skin, it's going to be really bad and hurt a lot. Whenever I'm cutting short, I'm always feeling, is there skin before I close the scissors. So this is, I'm doing all the armpit right here. You just keep pulling that hair out. You can lift it and shave in there. I don't start with the armpits, which I probably should. So by the time I'm at this point, my buzzers are hot and I don't want to put it in there. So I just scissor comb. And right here we can see where it's uneven over your bones right there, which I will go back and check her body one more time before I put her down. Okay, so I'm gonna push all this hair up. You want this to kind of lay like a cone. It's her little dew claw there. Hey, and there's a little pad back here too that I'm really careful about. So all the hair here on the end of the toes, I'm gonna lift it all up and make sure it's the same length as the body, as the leg, I mean. Super careful not to accidentally get their tummy or a nipple back here for boys and girls. And then watch the paw pad back here. Under that pad that's like right in the middle of their leg, I cut that pretty short because it's just an opportunity for dirt and weeds and sticks and such. So that leg's done for the most part. And you could sit there and pick at it and make it perfect and spend 45 minutes on a leg. But the dog's not going to have that stamina. This is very tiring for them. Good girl. Gonna do another leg? And it needs to be a little shorter right there. Again, when you're doing this, you're making sure you're not accidentally going through and cutting their tummy. If you lift your head so I can see your armpit. So this is all armpit. I pull it out, I find your skin, and I'm cutting above that. Oh, she just ate the cookie I had set there. That was funny. All right, so we're gonna fluffer you up. I put my scissors down where they're not gonna step on them. Fluff it up. The hair on the end of the feet just kind of lays down, so I just push it up and hand cut it there. Hi, little kid. What you doing? So this hair under the feet needs to be trimmed. Number one, they get sap in it, but it gets matted. Hey, stop. Right back here, between here, that pad is right up there. Hers is a little higher. So I cut all that pretty short right here, between the back pad and this little kickstand pad right there. Oh no, I got hair on my nose. That's the worst. Okay. Fluff it all up. She bent her toes to rub my hand. Like, please stop, Mommy. I felt that to make sure it wasn't going to get any skin before I cut it. You're fine. Stop. Now she's relaxing a little bit. Good girl. I'm going to pull the hair up at the end of the toes. Get that the same length. Hey. And they'll be dramatic if it works. If you let them pull away and get away with it, then guess what? They're going to pull away because they just learned that's how we get out of it. Who's a cute little girl? All right. Good job, baby. And I'll let their legs sit for a day and then kind of reassess. And like when they're walking around, they'll be like, oh, I missed some right there. Okay. We'll get that next time we're by the table. Good girl. Okay, can we do your back legs? Come here, cutie pie. Oh, you're a good girl. Okay, so back leg. Oops, we just lost our scissors. I already did on her bum too, I'll show you. So I did to the knee, the length of the body. Now the back legs are super bony, so I'm very careful how I do it. Going slowly. Oh, it's still a little damp inside that leg. I missed it. Plus, if it's damp, it's going to dry curlier. All right, I need to dry that part right there. Also, when you're blow drying, you are blocking the mammary glands or nipples and the testicles from getting hit directly by the blow dryer. I just put my hand there. It really hurts. It's very sensitive skin. Other baby cakes. And we blew all the hair out. Okay. See? Good girl. Okay, so gonna be straight down. And I'm doing inside, and I'm going to do inside the other opposite leg. It needs to be brushed out. It's kind of laying against her skin, so it's not really cutting. All right, let me do this one. Give you a break on that one. Stand. Good girl. You only go in the down direction on the legs. And let me show you her tush. For the tush, you put on the 10 blade. Ugh, hair them up. But I have bought all mine are the buttercut because they go through a lot better. Okay, let's show your butt. Let's show your butt. Okay, again, I'm never going directly over the anus. I'm doing right under the tail. To find it where it is. And now, because if that hair grows over, they get constipated. Okay, here's the other thing I want to do. And I'm still going to scissor cut her back feet a little bit. But you let their hair kind of start to fall where it's going to go. Where did I put the scissors? Oh, I think I dropped them. Yeah, I did. And hers is like really coming forward. So I'm going to trim that back. And it can, let's send it out there a little bit too. Like right down here, I can see it's pretty thick. And I'll keep reshaping that today. I'll watch it and see, because I want them to be able to see. It had kind of gotten really long and overgrown on my dogs there. But I haven't been grooming them when I have puppies. Other people are grooming them usually, and so I have to get back in there. Get everything the way we like it. Okay, can I show them how we trim your back foot? And see, right here is long. And right there is long still, so I'm gonna oh, that's the 30 blade. Dang it. Shoot. I know better. As soon as you're done with the butt, take the blade off. So she has a little stylish patch right there. Oops. It's probably the third time I've done that in all the years, so. Not too much, but because I usually am really good about it, I'll take the blade off. Kind of like if you're in your car and you have to reverse at a stoplight or something, you always like put it right back in drive because you'll forget with the gas pedal. So I don't know if you've ever done that. You're at a light and somebody backs up a little bit in front of you. I watch to make sure that they've put on their brakes, or I mean that they've shifted gears. If not, I'm ready to lay on the horn because I've had somebody back into me that way. Okay, wait. Okay, can you see your back legs, Missy? Okay, right there, that needs to be shorter. So I'm switching back to the 3F to do her body a little bit. Whoops, so it didn't go on right that time, so I realign it. Okay. I have to sneeze, but I can't. Can they see? Instead of you seeing? So under the legs, under the belly, I a lot of times just scissor cut it. You can have them stand up and get it. And inside the legs here. It's just really long right in there. It hasn't been done in a while. Oh, little baby. So back foot, I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the front. I'm gonna shape it around. This hair is too long on top of her foot. Her legs were done really, really short last time. Really, really short. So, like too short. So I'm letting that grow out a little bit. But I still want to keep the shape. No ma'am, you don't get away with that. Her length is good. And then bottom of the paws, again, I had just buzzed these, so. And then underneath the toenails, hair grows. And I get that. And all this hair back here, I keep that pretty short because that's just like pine sap waiting to happen back there. Did we get you all cleaned up? One more leg. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. This is too long. There. Okay, can I have this back leg, Missy? Oh, they can't see your leg. Okay, okay. Nope. She's trying to pull away. Elise is very petite, very fine boned. So if we trim her up to her, if we give her a really, really short haircut, she looks absurd. Mm-mm. Like her feet are really little. Trying to get this little bit right here under her toes, under her nails. And she is just about done. I'll go over the body one more time to make sure I got all the lengths right, but that's basically it. And we have a very cute little groomed Grease or Elise. And I'll put her little collar back on. Actually, I can see a spot in your neck, I guess. I do. Let me check one more thing. Come down here and level this out. Come here. Leafy. There's some armpit hair here sticking out. You're so cute, little girl. On a scale of 1 to 10, how mad are you? You happy, sad, or mad? She says, look at my glare and tell me what you think. And you could literally like finesse them till eternity comes and it's becomes too much. So I call it and give it a break. Hey, hey, boop, 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 boop. Knock it off. Thank you. But a little bit here, and then I will give her a break, and then I'll put her back on the table one time probably, and fix what I messed up. And I was going to show you too, like how to, because the chest, it's so hard to get in here because of all the different bones. And like I said, we could do this for hours and still have some to get, but I'll do her chest when she's later, when she's laying down. I'll get in there and get that even. But that is the whole kit and caboodle. Lacey, you did a good job. Would you like a cookie, little girl? Yeah. You look very cute, don't you? She saw me put it down. So right there's kind of a blunt distinction between her face and her jaw. Okay, baby. I will leave you alone. Can you say goodbye to everybody? Say thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Creed's up next. Maybe we'll do him too. Bye, everybody.